Welcome to Affirm Your Abundance, the podcast that empowers you to lead mindfully and grow abundantly. I'm your host, Tiffany Roldan-Howell, and don't forget to subscribe to get new affirmations each week. Now, let's get started with today's episode. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me on today's episode of the Affirm Your Abundance podcast. After our last Olympic mindset episode, I wanted to speak today about something that might make you a little uncomfortable. And I low-key hope it does, because today's topic is about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. And this is something that I'm going through too, so why not talk about it? In the past, I've mentioned that I believe that life is like a spiral staircase. Just envision it outdoors, going to the sky, and on every floor, there's new lessons. And I say a spiral staircase because sometimes you're going so hard with your head down that it may feel like you're going in circles. Life could be making you feel dizzy, nauseous, and maybe really uncomfortable. And that's when you need to take a moment to pause intentionally so you can stand tall on your step, take in the view, and notice your perspective. And from this place of intentional pause, ask yourself honestly, are you taking actions that are continuously moving you forward? Sometimes just answering that truthfully alone can be uncomfortable in itself. More often than not, this is the moment when you can notice your growth. Sure, it's the same staircase, but you're on a different level now, a new perspective now. Take a moment to appreciate whatever newfound experience and wisdom has brought you to this step. And if you look around and notice, actually, Tiff, I had to take a few steps back. That's cool too. The purpose of the pause is for you to notice when it's only a few steps back before you realize that you've gone down a few floors. You know what I mean? What's really important is that after that pause, that moment of mindfulness, no matter what step you're at, that you keep going. Whether in your personal life or in your career, you will always be challenged with something that will push you beyond your comfort level. The best leaders thrive in uncomfortable situations. They don't sit there or run away. They lean into it. They use their tools and they keep going. Because they know that the only way to one day become familiar with something is to start and experience it in the first place. In a recent article, Dr. Nicole Byers mentioned a great way to avoid spiraling into imposter syndrome, perfectionism, or procrastination is simply by asking yourself each day, what's one small action I can take today to stretch my confidence muscle? Sometimes it can be as small as wearing your favorite shirt, taking a moment to connect with the sunshine, or sharing your smile with a stranger. What makes you feel good? Last year, I made sure that I went to networking events every single month, which is so outside my comfort zone, y'all. But one, I wanted to build new relationships, and two, I wanted to become comfortable advocating for my business. And even though I only did it once a month, here I am 18 months later, and I've not only met some incredible people, I have gotten opportunities to work with absolute legends. People I'm still pinching myself about. And that's because of the intentional work that I put in every day to be confident in my business and what I offer. So where are you on your staircase? What direction are you leading yourself in? Whether it's your career, your wellness, your relationships, your team. Allow this moment to be your pause. And if you can, let's focus on taking a few full deep breaths here. And allow yourself to visualize, where are you on your staircase? Are you moving on up? Are you taking a few steps back? Are you stuck on a step and your knees are shaking? Listen, wherever you are, it's okay. Let's affirm getting comfortable with being uncomfortable so we can move forward together. Repeat after me either to yourself or out loud. I am always learning and growing. I believe in myself. I am confident in my purpose. My small actions lead to great rewards. I face the unknown with optimistic curiosity. I'm excited to see how good life can get. Absolutely. Don't be afraid to ask yourself, how good can it get? I hope you enjoyed this analogy, and listen, as scary as being uncomfortable may be, it's worth it for the growth you experience. So believe in yourself, and whatever you do, keep going. Even if your knees are shaking, take the next step. You got this. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure you are subscribed because next week I have a very special announcement that you are not going to want to miss. So I'll talk to you then. Until next time, take care. Thank you for tuning in. Please give us a 5-star review if you haven't already. And for additional resources, sign up for our newsletter on affirmyourabundance.com. Until next episode, stay abundant